Prepare the amber. If I do meet anybody else, now I have something to trade, which is wonderful. And look at that, my reinforcements have officially arrived. There is a 3-population city, and it does not have walls. I am liking the sound of that already. That is a good opportunity for me. These Saka horse archers are really causing a nightmare for Mongolia. They keep trying to attack their capital back, and my units are just literally spiraling around, stealing things as best we can. It's really, really handy. Just they'll bring a unit in, I poach kill. Bring a unit in, poach kill. So they're attacking my horsemen. They will get a kill, but that was quite a weak one, and they've left their city open doing that, which is wonderful. Lord Sucklington has to be the one to get the kill. Like, it just has to. It's the only way it works. Oh, I'd love to pillage with that tile, I really would, but I don't want to wait another turn. Let's take that 4 population, 20% production now in all of my cities. That is now 8 loyalty, 4 loyalty, 5 loyalty. This one is now -2. I mean, that's pretty good. And the jade means, yeah, actually, that is another luxury. That's more happiness in my nation. You know what? Leaving that alive, that might turn out to be a really good move for me. Okay, they're going to throw walls up as quickly as they can around this city now, but if I can take this 3-population city without too much of a fight, I think that'll be a good look for me. I can just kill that unit quickly. Lord Sucklington, you need to get over there. Horsemen, you heal. Swordsmen, you heal. You pull back. It's an eternal cycling in and out of all of my units. Oh, that horseman is a bit strong. We don't like that. But it doesn't stop me because I can go 1, 2, 3 like that and just pile my units in. Don't wait. Do not wait. And I've chopped out 2 population in these cities as well. So the loyalty, oh yeah, is now springing back massively. Bit of counterattack. Yeah. Oh, they stole my cavalry. I need to be careful of that because they can just produce so many units. Classical era ends in 6 turns. Actually, this is a good opportunity for Lord Sucklington to get another kill. So I've got my horse archers that can just spiral around this unit, pin it together, and there we go. Look, take it. Oh no, come on. How is that not a kill? Okay, I can't get anywhere. That's fine. Capital's just got a campus, which puts me to 42 science per turn. Pingala will get this city into fighting shape at some point, and has an 8-turn Etmananki still. It's tempting, because there's quite a few tiles that would improve in this city, so I am sort of tempted by it. Yeah, I'd have to replace pretty good tiles base. I don't think it's worth it, but that's something to consider maybe in another game. I don't know. I'm population limited at the moment, so let's go granary, then we'll go builder, then I'll go library like that, and then we'll work out what my capital needs after that. But you can see my army's doing pretty good. We just spawned more troops. We've got more horsemen on the way, which is wonderful. There's another campus, 3 adjacency campus being worked in Hami. So our empire is growing. We are being massively limited by this war in one sense, but also the war is kind of giving us momentum. So in another sense, it's not limiting us at all. Very strange game. Very strange game. And we're also being chased by zombies everywhere. Oh yeah, look, there we go. There's a little builder trap I left there. I was like, I bet I can pull a unit out of their cities and attack it in my own lands. Worked perfectly. God, Genghis Khan is so consistently building units. This is actually very frightening. Very frightening indeed. Let's get that swordsman going. Come on, round 2. We've got to be able to kill this horseman this time. Please, please. There we go. It's dead. Thank goodness. Lord Sucklington will be able to get into this city to attack next turn. All I can hope is that it will stay close to being killed. Don't you heal yourself. Do not do it. Don't be tempted. There's only 3 loyalty in this city, even though Genghis is in a golden age right now. So give it a few turns. I reckon we might be able to put ourselves into a situation where as soon as Genghis loses that golden age, we can loyalty pressure them out of the game, which might be handy. Anyway, trap closes. There's the unit. We got our builder back. I can reset it next turn. Did they put walls up? No, they killed the cavalry. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter because they've left that city open. Kilimanjaro has just wiped a population off my new city and removed that improvement from me, which is really annoying, but luckily I do have a builder right there to improve it already. So that's good. I want to give peace a chance, so I am going to get garrison commander because this actually does give all of these cities the loyalty I would need to survive peace. Surviving peace is often the more difficult aspect. Sounds a bit weird to say, but it is very true. There's Lord Sucklington Sucklington. I'm just going to do one little sneaky attack with the cavalry. In we go to that city. Bam. City's taken. Lord Sucklington grows ever stronger. And as soon as I get enough gold, I can get a courser upgrade, which will turn Lord Sucklington from 36 to 46 strength. And that's going to give him 10 more combat power at the very minimum. Well, now that I have castles, I might as well get some other more important technology. Like, let's just work this through. Sailing, astrology, celestial navigation, currency. Okay, I'm actually in 4th on tech and I don't have all of that stuff. So let's see just how far behind or not far behind I am. Very difficult to kind of get the idea right now. Something that's relatively interesting now is that there's somebody over here. Who is this? If I just have a look at this. Mongolia. So this is Kublai Mongolia. I could, in theory, now that Mongolia's got a bunch of walls between me and all of the remaining cities, I could peace out for all of this stuff, which would give me enough gold very quickly to upgrade to coursers and get my units together, and then just invade in this direction, which could be good. I could, yeah. Sort of bait and switch, isn't it? Like, leave this combat alone for a second and then go to the other side of the map. Is it worth it? It's normally worth it. It's normally worth it. It's just whether it's worth it in this particular case. But I'm 5 turns off getting a battering ram in this city over to Aksu. That would mean that my vampire couldn't do any damage, but these swordsmen, which are 3 movement, could. So I can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 3 turns away from being able to actually attack with these to take the city down. Interesting. That's not too bad, actually, and I'm not far from El Cid. Methinks I might just wait this out for a second, see if I can hold out. Let's keep the pressure on just for a second. I feel that I have momentum still. I might as well just own it. Lord Sucklington's still in the game, still with every turn gets stronger. I have a depredation horse somewhere. Where did that go? Oh, it's over here. Can we do some decent pillaging? I could go over and start to pillage over in this direction. I kind of want gold pillaging though. That's my big bonus. There are mines over in this area to go and have some fun on. Yeah, okay, right. Depredation horse, on your way, kind sir. I lost a horseman, but luckily for me, I lost them right next to Lord Sucklington. So, am I going to complain about that? No. No, I will not. That is quite all right with me. Don't forget, ultimately, I'm a terrible person. Which is the main thing. Oh yes, swordsmen can wreck these walls. That is a great turn of events. Look at that. Zombies are now 38 strength. Oh, they're getting beyond swordsmen now. Okay, yeah, we need to just keep an eye on these zombies. They're getting problematic. I could also attempt to try and steal a couple at some point. That's not a bad move. Okay, they're attacking. They're attacking everything, but they're kind of attacking every single target at the same time with no real, plan. So I'll take it. What are they in? A dark age. Here we go. Right. What do we want? 3 religions have gone, but nobody is going for anything else. So I could still get my own religion. So in theory, Exodus of the Evangelists might not be a bad move. Free Inquiry would give me a bit more science. Monumentality is also useful, but I don't really have it yet. And I'm getting Exodus. I'm getting my own religion. I love having a religion in Civ. I really do believe it is a very good habit to get into. There's also a campus there for 3 era score. Recorded history is now boosted, which is just lovely. I'm going to just quickly nip into medieval era to pick up feudalism. Let's do 1 attack. Lord Sucklington. Oh, could pretty much cross the river there. I'll give it a go. Go on, do it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, just a unit killer. An absolute unit killing machine. We're still pillaging. Every time we get a burst of gold, it just fuels my army for another few turns, which is delightful. Our battering ram is still doing the Lord's work, so we'll do that. My spearman is kind of sacrifice. I'd rather take the chunk off the walls there. How quickly are Mongolia going to lose their cities? -15, -3. We've got to take Aksu, but once we've done that, we're going to leave Mongolia alone, and they'll flip before they can actually complain or do anything about it. So we like that. Although actually, if no one's met me, it doesn't really matter. But I don't think I'm going to pull my army back to there in time. We're going to go over after other Mongolia. I think it's just the natural thing to do. World Congress time. I'm sure could trade with a mercantilistic city-state, trade city-states. Let's do that. And give me a trade route, please. unmet player trade. Oh, one of my things went through. Look at that. We may have some influence over this World Congress of which we've met nobody else that's voting. I find it weird. How can there be World Congress before I've met anybody? How does that work? Nobody's sure. You know what? Actually, let's just quickly chop that out and get the holy site down. We need at least one holy site in my empire to get the religion. Next to the Ikil, it's not a bad place because it gets built 50% faster and it also gets the adjacency bonus from the woods there as well. So pretty cool. Let's just chop on this wall a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. That's looking... what's the opposite of healthy? Unhealthy for the AI, healthy for me. Charge in, get this to attack, get this to attack, get... Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. Lord Sucklington is on a lot of health now, actually, which is looking really good. I'll sort it. Everyone in. Everyone in. Bam. Oh, that city's so close to being killed. So close. We might lose a couple of units here. As long as I don't lose the swordsman. No, didn't lose the swordsman. That's fine then. Should we just do a quick spot pillaging whilst we can? Because now I could take a good horseman like this one, upgrade to a courser. 46 strength. Now Lord Sucklington is attacking with 46 strength. Wabam. Aksu is taken. And this city is still pretty unloyal, but annoyingly, for whatever reason, now it's decided it's really happy. That was minus 15 literally last turn. What's changed? Fine. We won't have peace. I'll have to send units over to get the kill. Oh, actually, there's someone directly below me as well. Oh, it's going to be one of the Persias. Why? Is this Nader Shah? Could be. I reckon we can chop our way out of this problem. I just continue to keep growing these cities massively. Yeah, peace of Mongolia. I'm gonna get all of their gold per turn. I'm gonna get 20 diplomatic favor. I'm gonna take their luxury. Agreed. Yeah, I reckon we'll be fine. So they're gonna start to loyalty pressure themselves out of combat. I have a huge zombie problem at the moment, which is always a good thing to admit, isn't it? Admitting you have the problem is the first step, and that is certainly true in this case. But I'm going to bring Lord Sucklington to the front line and see if we can't deliberately farm some of these to keep the power up. Yeah, you know, going up and up and up. 78 strength on an attack. I'd like to get to 100 strength as quickly as possible. That would be really handy. 100 strength would mean that I could like 2 or 3 hit a city, pretty much wherever I found it, regardless of where the city was, and I quite like that. Why did I move to there? It was a silly move. Hopefully the zombie won't kill itself. Sometimes they do have a certain amount of self-preservation. A lot of times they don't. You never know. This time it might. The swordsman, that was a freshly built one, which is beautiful. I'm going to build the industrial zone there, and I've just seen a nice little arrangement where I can aqueduct to this river, aqueduct over to that river, and then build another industrial zone there, which is really handy. Then I can build another aqueduct on that tile, an industrial zone onto this tile. We're going to have a really little industrious zone down on all of these captured territories. I like this. Here we go. Here's Lord Sucklington making their way over, getting the kills. Beautiful. I just realized I can't build a dam there, can I? Because that isn't floodplain. I'm going to have to rethink this, aren't I? Let's just build the great bath. You know what? Let's just do it. 5-turn great bath. I'm going to do it. I'm going to regret not doing it, so we'll put it down. It also gives me a bit of housing, which I do need in this Pingala city. So you can take it. Take the wins whilst you can. Feudalism. Yay. Okay, urban planning I no longer lead. That's serfdom is going to do so much better than that. We'll get general points just to make sure we get at least one great general for Lord Sucklington. Maneuver is still good. Conscription is still good. Now I need to get myself another governor, so let's go for governor title from recorded history. Then we'll go for military training, and then I think I'm going to work towards monarchy because I need a better government. There's one attack there. Can I get my courser to get the kill? Yes, I can. So Lord Sucklington can get that bonus, then move to this tile. We're just farming zombies now as much as we can. This is where Scythia gets very powerful. Just keep on healing, keep on farming. Lord Sucklington, there we go, plus 12 from vampire as barbarian kills there. So we are getting better quickly. Do we discover who this is? I think we probably should to get like at least a turn's worth of trading. Oh, it's the modded Huns I put in. Nice. They're actually doing pretty decent on science and really good on culture. 69. Very nice. They like me minus 55. They have they only got 6 gold. Okay. Honor to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. Only 252 military tech, and they are behind me on science. Yeah, I have actually managed to keep a decent amount of science going today. What deal would you give me? You'd give me a book for my luxuries and 10 gold per turn. I will take your offer because as soon as I declare war on you, I will end up taking my luxuries back, but I will keep your book. How many turns do we reckon we've got to wait till my religion? About 10 or 11. That's not too bad. I've almost got the holy site finished as well, so that'll speed things up. I am at risk, actually, of losing a city to zombies up here. I need to be a little bit careful, but as if to answer my prayers, a meteor has suddenly appeared from nowhere. I will just pick up stirrups quickly because then I can get a knight. We'll get the walls in quickly as well because I can probably chop them out, but I should send at least one powerful unit to go and protect myself on that front, I reckon. 6 cities, population 23 for the Huns, by the way. I'm on population 50. Just shows you how much we've managed to claw together on this map so far. Like, we've done really well. I'm very proud of what we've been able to achieve so far. This is good. Holy site complete. It's a nice +3, so we're getting a good amount of era score from that. I'm still chopping out rainforest everywhere. Oh, that's 2 courses. Oh, yes. That's very, very powerful, and we like that. Oh, stop spawning zombies behind where my vampire has been moving. It's not on. I'm trying to advance across the map, and you're just proving very awkward. I think it ultimately matters. Oh, 75 strength Lord Sucklington has now on this city attack, so we'll do that. Oh, the Huns stole the city from me. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to take that. Oh, don't get that tile. I was doing a thing. Ugh. Love that. It's like the game knew I was trying something clever there, and it was like, nope. I've been denounced by the Huns. I feel like that's okay. What goal are they? Oh, Huns are in a dark age, actually. That's handy. My troops are merely passing by. You know what? I'm going to lie to you because I don't care about the diplomatic repercussions of doing so. I'm going to get my great general in 1 turn, which is very helpful. I won't lie. You know what? Let's see. Do you like a joint war with Attila the Hun? They would require quite a bit, actually, to do that. It's tempting, but it's not really going to do anything for me because I'm not going to get an alliance out of them. So formal war it is. Okay, there are zombies in the lands of the Huns. We knew that. There are zombies everywhere. It's not a spoiler, that one. It really, really is not. 28 strength walls over there. We can do some pillaging now. Let's just get this done. So a little bit of behind the scenes for you. This is a new day, a brand new day of filming. I've come back to this and I'm looking at this playthrough going, what on earth is going on? I think this is probably the definition of my sort of improvised, crazy style that gets the job done and no one's entirely sure how. Let's just quickly dive in on a bit of an update. It's turn 99, so almost turn 100. Not quite, but turn 99. We don't have 100 science, or 100 culture, or 100 faith, or 100 gold. And we're nowhere near 100 production in my capital, so none of the 100 markers that you could identify there being success with at turn 100 have been met. But I do have a capital. We have pretty much disintegrated Genghis Khan. With a bit of loyalty pressure, a bit more settling round, I reckon we can eliminate them from the game pretty quickly. And we're now at war with the Huns. The Huns. I asked for sons, you gave me daughters. That sort of war we're going for at the moment. I never actually explained what the Huns did. I think I sort of glossed over it a little bit. This is a modded civilization. They get no war weariness, stables are built faster, and then Attila the Hun gives extra movement on plains and grass tiles, and horses grant culture. So they're very rapid, very culture-y, very attacky. Yeah, just a little bit of the problem. Nothing we can't handle though. What are we going to do? My biggest problem, and the weirdest thing about this game, is that I have built next to no districts at all. I've been focused on getting my military strength up, which is at 650, which is pretty good, and we have courses now. But the biggest limitation is the fact that I have pretty much no districts at all. This is not so good. What I need to do is actually start to get just yields, and I think trading with Muscat might not be a bad move for me here. I find that on domination playthroughs, if you're not going for endless general points, which I don't need to, because weirdly enough, the districts I have been capturing are all of the encampments from Mongolia, so I'm getting a lot of great general points. That's okay. And I feel like pillaging on a conquest game, I want to go quicker than my technology can keep up with me. I'm in third. I've got a really good capital kicking out 32 science per turn. That's all lovely. So what I'm going to do is focus on engineers and merchants. Merchants, of course, come from commercial hubs. Commercial hubs will give me lots of gold. There's Zanzibar in the game. There's Muscat in the game. There's lots of options there. But I'm also going to focus on industry and great engineers, because if we can get a bunch of those, we'll be able to get some wonders and basically kind of patch over the inadequacy of my empire by putting in some really good stuff. So that's sort of what I'm going to be going for today. Industry, industrial zones, commercial hubs. There are a couple of things I'm going to do quickly before that point. I like maneuver. It's good, but I'm no longer building anything that's classical age or below in terms of cavalry. That is a bit useless for me now, so we've got to get rid of it. Instead, I'm going to pop in limes because the zombies are beginning to get quite strong now, and I need to just keep an eye on them. I'm also going to put first envoy counts as 2 into my government. I don't need the 2 general points because I'm just about to get El Cid. I also have a governor now. I'm going to give myself rising hunger. If you're the sort of person where the hunger starts in the stomach and travels down, you've got to hang yourself upside down to get rising hunger. But once you've got it, you get an extra capital, an extra vampire. Sorry, that's a terrible joke. 2 vampire castles. We've got to get vampire castles. And look, it's another vampire. Lady Alatius. Okay. I think we need to bring somebody into the fold. Another vampire that is just going to eat all of these zombies. It's going to be like a sort of defensive vampire. Somebody that inspires fear into zombie kind everywhere. It's Paul. Okay, Paul's gonna go and take care of these these zombies down there. That'll be fine. But it means I can now pretty reliably start putting some vampire castles down and getting some yields in my capital to improve my capital even further. At the moment, my capital has a double promoted Pingala, but I could get a connoisseur and I could get grants for great people points and culture. Both of those things I want to do. It's a difficult game. We're balancing army, defensive and offensive armies at the sort of same time, which is a little bit problematic. I'm gonna see if I can get mercenaries as soon as I can to start using my gold effectively to upgrade my units, because I'm just about to start losing quite a bit of gold per turn because I've just declared war on Attila. So yeah, gold per turn's not going to be good. We need to do the pillaging. Yeah, I think my science is going to come from pillaging. I think just getting my own campus science is a total lost cause. I might as well just steal other people's. That's my aim for today. If I can't get it myself, I'm just going to steal it. So let's get my districts going now. Come on, let's just do it. Let's just do it. But momentum on Attila is good. Oh, their cities do. I think that's crossbow level of damage. I might be wrong. I'm very happy to be wrong. Oh, zombies are killing my units there. Never mind. Paul will go and deal with that. There's the Great Bath in my capital. Now, there's actually quite a few floodplains around my capital in terms of there being 2 different rivers. So I was thinking actually Great Bath would give me some housing so that Pingala could grow further, but also an extra little bunch of faith income maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. See how this feels. Here's the core though. There's El Cid. That is a very, very good upgrade for me because actually El Cid does work on my vampires, so that's good. Let's get my Corsa to make 1 attack and 2 attacks. Don't forget, Lord Sucklington is going to be the one to get the kills. I maintain that is something I'm very strongly affiliated with. And I'm going to move Victor down now, like so. What age was I in? I was in an evangelist's golden age. Of course I was. I'm going to get ourselves a religion. I've actually got quite a few envoys. What am I going to do? 1 with Muscat to get 2. There's no point putting them into Zanzibar right now because I'm not going to get any benefit from them. But Lahore, I will. And I can put 1 more in there to actually pick up this city-state as my ally, which gives me a lot of visibility in the region. Lahore has no army. Oh dear, zombies are eating this city alive. Okay, they may not be permanent friends, but they are friends for now. Let's get raid in instead. I need to do some pillaging. Pillaging game is going to be a very important game for me today. Oh, that's nasty. I just lost 30 damage, my man-at-arms, to a ranged attack in the city. It's my most powerful unit. That's tough. That's a big hit. 7 population capital there. This is my depredation Corsa. I want to keep them a little bit safe, but at the same time, that's a big set of raids that I can do now. So I want to kind of keep raiding whilst I can as well. Oh, yeah, I lost my Corsa, my depredation Corsa. Oh, these Hunnic ranged attacks are absolutely brutal. There may be a military emergency. I think Genghis Khan. Oh, no, I thought might betray me. I say betray. I did kill their cities. Let's make that quite clear. Oh, that man-at-arms, though, is nowhere near strong enough. Okay, we need to think about this a little bit again. I need Niter. I think I'm going to need to go muskets quicker than I suspected. Because Attila has pretty good defenses, actually. Very strong defenses. Not easy for me to kill at all. Oh, by the way, my capital is now 15 pop, which I believe is the biggest in the world. Yay! God, it's a good capital. That's before vampire castles and everything. Without a steady supply of promoted troops, unfortunately, the range defenses here are more powerful than anything that I can really deal with, which is a bit of a problem. Let's go to the limes. A whack professional army on. Yeah, they are whittling down my army. They brought me down by about 150 strength, I think. Something like that. Which ain't fun. It ain't fun, but we're getting good chunks of pillaging, so it's still worth it. I think we're still gaining more from this war than we're losing. Especially now we've got a religion, but I think I may need to take some alternative tactics, some crusade tactics, I think. What options have I got? I haven't got many holy sites, so going with something that relies on holy sites could be a big mistake, but religious community could get me a lot more gold from trade routes. I've only got the one at the moment, but I will get them later. I could go reliquaries and try and get some faith out of relics. That could be one way of doing it. Jesuit education, use my faith to actually put buildings down. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's try and do that because we're going to pillage a load of faith, so that's not a bad idea actually. We'll try and do that, and there's crusade as well. Okay, all I need to do now is spread my religion. How hard could that be, hey? How hard could that be? Nan Nadol, that's a little bit of culture because I do have a couple of districts on lakes. Not a huge amount, but some. But I wonder if this continued attack is the best move for me here because look at that. I mean, Corsa's 50 strength they're defending with at the moment. This could spell a lot of trouble for me if I'm not careful. And if anything, we all know that I can not be careful quite easily on this. The pillaging's good though. The pillaging's really good. Well, Lord Sucklington can still do some decent damage. We're going to get trebuchets soon. That will help a little bit. I mean, it probably won't help a lot, but a little bit is fine. Like at this point, I'll take a little bit. I think the way I'm thinking about it is like this. There's no point in me making peace right now. I don't see what I would gain from peace, so I might as well stay at war. Because like right now, they just keep attacking Lord Sucklington, but they're doing 15 damage per turn, and like Lord Sucklington can do a lot of pillage health reclamation. Oh, these zombies are getting very nasty. What are they on now? Yeah, these zombies now have 44 mutation strength. Oh yeah, they're getting tough. They're about the strength of coursers or man-at-arms now. We cannot hold this. I mean, I can turn undead with my holy sites. It's such a strange sort of style of play, this, isn't it? But I can do that if needed. What are we going to do? Do I spread my religion around? I've got to spread my religion around. It has to happen. So let's get the temple sorted. I can't be bothered to rush. Actually, temple's next turn. I can't be bothered to rush missionaries whilst at war because the zone of control is just an absolute nightmare. I do really need to get some vampire castles down, though. That is something I am aware of, and I'm doing that thing where I'm looking for the perfect castles, and because of that, I'm not putting any of them down. So I need to just actually put some castles down. I might just pump one by my capital there for now. And then maybe one down by Kilimanjaro over there. Yeah, it's difficult though because Paul is quite slow until I get railroad. Can't really move my troops around very quickly. Logistics would be handy, wouldn't it? Oh, if I just had more policy slots. I need to go for monarchy as soon as I can. How much niter did we get? Please say we got some niter. I need some niter. I think it's around me. 1, 2, 3 sources, 4, 5, 6 that I can... Okay, there is some on the map. That's a good thing. Mongolia keeps spreading out, but I haven't met them yet, so that's okay. Oh, 2 new courses. Yes. That's the good thing about Scythia is that you feel like you're low on army and suddenly, bam, you have an absolute ton of reinforcements hitting the front line. Brilliant to see. Well, the zombie is actually either shielding some of the hits for me or is attacking the city. I haven't quite worked out which one it is. I realized these are medieval walls, aren't they? And they're not battering ram walls. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Lord Sucklington is doing fine work. Just slowly does it. So we have enough niter for me to go for gunpowder, I think. So we're going to do that quickly. Let's just go gunpowder. We'll get some knights, get some muskets. Muskets are going to be really handy. And there is Divine Right. Let's go for temples. Vampire Castle 1 down. It's really not a very good one, but 15 food, 11 production. Hey, that helps. It helps to make my capital just a little bit better and a little bit again. So all I need right now, just small incremental changes to try and help me. I've just built an entertainment complex in the city because I think getting an arena and getting Colosseum would mean that my capital stays ecstatic. And we can but what we're doing is we're playing 2 games, right? Everything going down in the south is terrible, it's gory, it's bloodthirsty, full of war weariness and disgusting penalties. I mean, I'm funneling everything back up to the north, so my capital is actually pretty good. That's what we're hoping. This is a total diversionary war that's going on here. I'm just sort of like, ignore the rest of the problems of my empire, please. So this is the sort of turn that keeps this war profitable and keeps me in the war, right? 264 gold, 264 gold, 264 gold. I've suddenly gained about 780 in one turn. It's very, I mean, yeah, these are the sort of turns we need, plus another 120 gold there. Perfect. So now that I have that gold, what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? I could get a trebuchet and start attacking from a distance, have like at least one piece of siege weaponry. That wouldn't be too bad. I could also buy in that, right, I need to buy in the temple. That was something I said I was going to do, because then I can use my faith to get some apostles and start driving them down south using Exodus. Any crusading bonus right now is a good bonus for me. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one trebuchet. Might be a bad move. I don't know. It feels like a good move to me because I can actually attack into that encampment from that tile. I like that. That's handy. The capital will fall very soon, and don't forget the Huns have a dark age, so I think I should be okay to just push in here. Oh, there come the reinforcements. There's deadly snipers of crossbows, and we've got the center death catapults. Oh, actually, that gives me a point. I haven't been naming any of my troops. Being honest with you, this hasn't been the sort of game to name them liberally, because I have a lot of unit death going on this game. Okay, monarchy time. Oh, I just lost a level 3 warrior to some zombies. They were doing a valiant job, but I really probably shouldn't have kept them that long. Never mind. Raid, conscription, professional army, that's all good. Oligarchic legacy, that improves my vampires. Ultimately, they're the only thing doing anything decent for me at the moment, so we're going for that. Charismatic leader as well will do. Serfdom is good. Yeah, we're a very wartime government today. Very wartime government. 73 science per turn. Zombies everywhere. My vampire castle pillaged. That's really, really annoying. Can we not do that, please? Thank you so much. Can I get this attack and kill on, though? I mean, this is going to be tough. My vampire is currently on 2 health. It says major victory. I'm going to be taking that at its word in a second. Hang on, let's just get some attacks in. Remember, I kind of had a self-imposed rule here that I wanted to take cities over only with my vampire. That's what we're going to be doing. There we go. City's taken, and it's loyal. That's handy. Right, and now what we can do is just spend a couple moments healing, recovering, effectively sorting my shite out, and then we can go again. That was an effective war. They've built up from about 200 military strength to about 362. I need them to attack me now. They need to hit me with everything they've got, and that will give me the opportunity to use my own defenses to protect myself for a little bit. But that's the first breakthrough we've had in some time, and that's another 20% production in all of my cities across my empire, which again helps. I'm still getting builders out across my nation in order to fix all the damage from the war, but the actual, the actual cities are not bad. Like, I've got some decent enough cities. It's just making sure that I've actually got the ability to do stuff with them. The arena is done in my capital. Ignore the screaming hordes of barbarians. Paul has promised to keep them all out. It's fine. And if there's one thing we know about Paul does not lie about this sort of thing. Paul would lie. Paul would absolutely lie about this sort of thing. Let's just finish that Corsa, and then I think it's time for a Colosseum. Might go and pop one just on this tile. It should affect 4 cities at the minimum. I need to do some settling. I need to just explore and exploit my land a little bit more. At the moment, barbarians can still spawn. Zombies will always be a problem. Ain't much we can do about that, but it doesn't matter ultimately. We can just keep having fun, keep defending ourselves where we can. These zombies are just nightmare fuel now. 27 mutation strength. I'm really hoping that the stronger I make them, the AI is going to be the one that really suffers here rather than me. I'm fairly confident of that. Should we just crazy charge from Lord Sucklington? I'm tempted to right now. There's a level 3 archer there. Come on, let's do it. Oh, come on. No, that was a risk. Now Lord Sucklington is over here. Oh, you know what? Fine. I will take temporary peace with the Huns because I just mucked that up massively. We'll take a few turns to just sort of respawn. I think loyalty-wise, we're absolutely fine. We've got +3 there. We've got +23 there. Lovely. They should start losing loyalty in their own cities now. Yeah, this is good. This is a good place to be. Just absolutely just take a few turns. Heal, recover, enjoy, grow, relax. Sounds like a spa, doesn't it? Enjoy our hot stone barb massages. delicious. And I guess we just go again. Like, Mongolia is over here, and they should have not much army. So I could just send my army to the east now. Should we do that? I feel like that's a good idea. Let's go and do that. Let's go and send our army east. The Huns kind of distracted us temporarily, but we managed to take their capital. It's kind of all we need. Oh my god, politely, can you just do one and stop pillaging my vampire castle? It's not on. It's not on, okay? I'm not happy with this turn of events. You need to get lost. The combined forces of Paul and Lord Sucklington are going to knock you out now. Actually, interestingly, I'm double leveling them up, which is quite fun. I do very much need to think, though, about getting myself a delightful second vampire castle, because at the moment I am leaving things unimproved, which is just a bit frustrating. Persia, yes, I don't want you to visit me. I want to visit you. Where did you come from? Where are you? There they are. White over there in this direction. Oh, they're to my left, and they've only got 111 strength. I don't have to go for Mongolia after all. I could go in the other direction. Move my units through Hunnic land. That would be very good. Do a bit of trading quickly. I don't want to give any luxuries to anybody that I'm trying to culturally absorb, to put it lightly. And I want to make sure that I'm only trading for actual gold up front, because I'm just about to be a terrible person and declare war on everybody. But it looks like I might be able to just send my army over in the other direction, which is kind of an unexpected win. Oh, and there's Mongolia. They have 155 science. Okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't charge at them. They may be the big bad here. 31 techs to my... Is that 22 I've got? Oh, ugh. Persia is kind of alongside me. That's tough, though. All right, Mongolia. I want Mongolia to be my friend, most probably. They like me minus 52, but... Oh, there we go. Look, you see, Mongolia. Kublai is now one of the people that you can just friend when you meet them, which is lovely. Let's go for a military alliance immediately, and then I can declare some joint wars with them. It may take a while to meet people, but hey, I am willing to wait. Oh, I keep misclicking on the attacks like that, and it's very frightening. There's Brussels, which is wonder production on cities. That's not a bad idea. Persia has denounced me already. That's fine. Yes, 684 military strength. Mongolia actually had as much as I did. So yeah, that would have been problematic had I gone to war with them. So happy with that. Whoa! What's that all about? Look at all these zombies. Oh my god, it's all the war that's happened over here. Every time you kill units, then, zombies pop up later. So when you go for a bit of domination, what ends up happening is you end up having like a ton of zombies appearing just after. 49 strength they are now. Oh, they're actually tougher than my vampire, like the base strength. That's a little bit frightening. I tell you what, I'm going to take over Candy because I might get myself some relics. Oh, I've discovered the Fountain of Youth. I think I might have done that at the same time. Yeah, annoyingly, if you discover a relic, a wonder using Candy, then you don't get a relic for it, which is a little bit annoying, but never mind. I've got 2 spaces for relics now. I'll get a little bit more faith per turn. That would be a good thing. What's Persia's population look like? 27 across 6 cities. Yeah, I am so much bigger than them. But I'm only barely ahead of Kublai's Mongolia. Yeah, AI is having a rocket game with them. Our troops are merely passing by. I think I'm going to wait to declare a formal war on you, friend. I'm still eating through all of these barbarians, which is relatively amusing. I do want Lord Sucklington to get a nice kill, though. There we go. Yes, starting to heal. That's good. Get rid of these barbs. Education has been boosted for me. Yeah, very good. I think we should get a comfortable golden age once again. Have you met my military ally? Nope, I haven't met my military ally just yet, but I will declare a formal war. I yearn for this war. I know you do. I know you do. I trust that. 83 strength. I think the zombies might be getting to them a little bit here. 29 combat strength cities. That's good. I'm at war with Brussels. I need to pay attention to that. But I'm hoping we're going to have more luck in this war than we did with the Huns. I mean, I took the Huns' capital. So, I mean, it's not like this war wasn't, successful. It just didn't go quite as well as I hoped it would. 19 damage from a city centre on my coursers. Huns did more damage. Persia's defences are not quite as strong. We have a better target this time. I think we might have a bit more luck. Oh, these zombies are so strong. Oh my lord. Please get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. I have had enough of you already. There is gunpowder, which is lovely. The vampires are very slowly making their way back down, but it's taking some time. No matter. no matter. They're on their way. They're on their way. We're gonna get there. Put another vampire castle down somewhere along the way as well. I just got an achievement for getting 10 Scythian horse archers. I was building them a little bit there before picking up machinery deliberately. I haven't had that achievement, and I was like, how have I not got it? It's crazy. Machinery I found in a barbarian encampment, which is good. Let's get printing now, and we are so close to cavalry and line infantry. I do need to get some niter in my Empire 4 line infantry. Vatican! Oh, Vatican's useful. That will help me to spread my religion a lot. Oh, and Garzagamu as well. I was just thinking of, actually. I hadn't really used them too much, but if I can get an armory in this city, I can start to think about getting some really good in Garzagamu bonuses. Or we might have some fun here. Producing military units for less production. Yes, and I'm going to try and condemn Islam because it's the missionaries I see everywhere. We'll see if that works. Buddhism is stronger. That's Kublai's. Never mind. But there we go. Units are cheaper now. Units are cheaper now. That is really, really handy. I'm going to just unlock this briefly. Get rid of professional army and put in chivalry, because this means I can now produce my courses so quickly. 3 turns in a city with 18 production to make 2 courses. Oh yes, this is good. This is how we replenish my army now. Zombies are 52 strength now, and officially my Saka horse archers are getting one shot by them, which is not good. I was using them as my very, very movable defensive zombie force, and they've been overrun now. It was going to happen at some point, but I kind of hoped it would be a few turns later than this, but never mind. Hold out for as long as I can. My courses are still very strong. I'm taking advantage of this World Congress for as long as I can. There's Reformed Church. I've got 6 cities now following my religion. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to go for Wars of Religion. 4 combat strength is actually fairly universally applied because I have a religion. Everyone else does, and my religion is not spread. So, by a process of elimination, I should get that bonus against pretty much everyone, which is pretty cool. Well, military emergency is about to get declared, which means I'm probably going to get no. It didn't go through it again. Who voted down on it? Genghis Khan keeps... Oh, Attila was up for it, but Genghis is like, no, not again. What's in the tribal village? Medieval fairs. It was a Renaissance festival in the middle of the tundra. I think that's probably what happened there. Okay, our vampires, like I'm having to, because of the self-imposed rules of this playthrough, right? My vampires are the ones that must take the cities, otherwise this would just be too easy me running over with horses. So I'm having to move them all the way down. It's going to be another 10 turns before they arrive, which is basically all of the momentum of this charge taken out. But the only good thing about this is that I am now starting to get some very handy zombie kill bonuses as we go. Like it's taking me longer to move down than I would like, but I am getting the zombie kills, and that's what matters. We can just get these stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. I really need some niter though. Just don't have enough gold to buy the tiles that the niter is on. That's my biggest limitation at the moment. My zombies just chill everywhere. Every time I move out of my land or into my land, the zombies reappear. This is what I remember most about the zombie mode, right? Oh, misclick again. I need to stop doing that. The biggest thing I remember about zombie mode was not that the zombies ever feel like they're going to overwhelm you. You don't feel like you're ever going to lose. It's mainly the problem is just the annoyance of having to kill them all the time. I literally cannot get any trade routes out as well because the zombies keep popping up and pillaging them, and because they keep popping up in my lands, yeah, I cannot get a trade route out. It's fun. But Lord Sucklington is now starting to get a little bit of health, which really does help. Come on, kill the zombies. Kill the zombies. Yes, another couple of strength. Lord Sucklington's attacking with 88 strength. Paul, 66. I mean, look, watch. Lord Sucklington can just go bam and one hit a city. So when he arrives, it's going to be a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus style. It's just getting him there in the first place. Oh no, I guess the zombies are actually starting to attack my cities now with a bit more health and a bit more strength than they were. So remember I said I wasn't feeling too bad about zombies being around me? I may be starting to change my opinion on that matter. There is actually a source of niter. I finally did it. I finally managed to get my hands on some, which is good. Come on, Colosseum. This is such an expensive build, but this will force my capital to be happy because there are still no luxuries in this city. The Temple of Artemis is so good. It's so effective. It could get better as well. There's one tile in the range that would be improved with Temple of Artemis in my capital, and hopefully the border growth will take me into that cattle as well. So I'm hoping, at the very least, my city will stay happy, but it's tricky. It's very tricky. You know what, actually, internal trader, it's fine. I'll send it to my capital. Let's just keep pressing into my capital. Governor titles. Right, there's Connoisseur. 19 population city. We're going from 59 culture per turn to 82. That is a big jump. That is a big jump. Oh, we needed that. We needed that a lot. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Sean Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Devil Skeptical Bear, Krogerbrand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, L. Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Guberman, Clint Hennes. Thank you all for your support. It's amazing. See you all next time. Goodbye.